What's this transition been like for you?
Been pretty quick. I mean, got in last night and earlier game today, so got some food in me and a little bit of sleep, and yeah, really excited. I think it's a cool moment and a lot of change, but really excited to kind of just jump right in and get going here.
Did you find out about the trade, and what was your immediate reaction?
I was at the rink in Philly, so I wasn't practicing, and had a conversation with Danny B, and yeah, kind of happened within 5 minutes, and that was it. So said my goodbyes and got home to my wife and got on a plane.
Did you fly here with
a bit emotional? What does it mean to you to be a Maple Leaf?
Yeah, I think emotions were high yesterday. I think leaving one place. I grew up in Philly and had a lot of have a lot of great friendships. I think with the staff and everyone there. I think you spend a lot of time and a lot of hours. So to come here and to have all my family still at home and my parents in Oakville, and it's a cool feeling. I just thought about my dad being able to drive down to my games, and I think that's a pretty cool feeling. So I'm really excited, and it's good to come to a team like this and such great talent here, and to get a chance at the playoffs again is something that I wanted.
Did you fly here by any chance with Eric?
Yeah, I did fly here with Eric.
What was that like, the conversations or whatever, to help you process what was going on? Or?
It was free, first off, but no, we spent a lot of time together in the year and a half we had. Weird how it worked out together that we were on the same plane flying here, and he was kind of upset when I got traded, and then 2:30 came around and he was gone. So kind of worked out the way it's supposed to, and hopefully he gets a chance here to play some games.
What have you made of this team from afar?
Well, I think the talent is very high. They brought in Stoley and Wall is their goaltending's been very good for them this year. Their back end's big, heavy, makes you play through the middle, or makes it hard to play through the middle, and obviously you know some of the guys up front that can put the puck in the back of the net. So I just want to add a little bit of energy, grit, and make it easy on those guys to go out there and do their job.
How's this very quick transition been for you? What's going through your mind right now?
Yeah, it's been crazy. A lot of emotion involved, but getting here to last night a little bit later, and then coming into the room this morning and meeting all the guys, it's definitely put me a little bit more at ease. Recognize the great group that they have here, so really looking forward to getting started.
What excites you most about the opportunity to be here?
Sorry?
What excites you the most about the opportunity to be a Leaf?
Oh man, I think you look at the makeup of this group. I've played against these guys a lot in my past couple of years, and have so much respect for the offensive talent, but overall, looking at the group on paper right now, very exciting for the opportunity that we have ahead of us. I just want to fill in the best that I can and facilitate these guys, and not get in the way too much. So I'm really excited to play with some world-class players here and learn from them as well.
What did you make of this team in last year's playoff series specifically?
That was a very close series, hard series. It was a lot of fun. I think a lot of back and forth. The goal-scoring capabilities, we had to defend really hard to be able to get through that series. So I'm excited to be on this side of it now. It's going to be a lot of fun to, hopefully string some wins along.
Was it almost surreal to ride on the plane ride with Charlie?
Yeah, it was. It was strange. We even took different cars to the airport just because we didn't know what time each other was leaving, but texted him and he was on the same flight, so we were right next to each other. Comforting in a way to kind of be moving on with him as well. So yeah, that was nice to have him to be able to communicate with.
What was your reaction to just all the trades Boston made, particularly after Florida?
It was crazy. I really haven't had the time to think too much about it. I think it happened pretty late in the deadline day for me. Same with Marshy as well. But overall, I'm just grateful for my time there. I'm excited for this new experience, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
How did you find out about your trade specifically?
Yeah, I just got off the phone with my wife, and it was around 3 o'clock, and I remember making a comment that, maybe after 3 o'clock, I don't know if they can even call me anymore. So I was wrong there for sure. 2 minutes later, got a call from Don Sweeney, and he kind of just discussed what was going on, and a lot of respect for him and the way that he handles things. But yeah, it was a tough call to have for sure.
What do you think tonight will be like?
Just high emotion. I think I'm going to go out there and try and keep it simple the best that I can. It's going to be different going around in warm-ups, not knowing your certain routines. That's all going to take time. But as I come along with this group, I feel like those will, come organically. And I just want to continue to do my job the best of my ability.
Playing against him, what stood out most to you about Morgan Riley?
Oh, man, I'm really excited to play with him. I'll say that first and foremost. But playing against him, I love his playmaking ability. He's a guy that I would watch on the bench, try and learn things from, just the way that he's pursuing pucks, going back in the D zone, the way he's able to move it, and then just his offensive capability as well to kind of facilitate just a lot of things along the blue line there. The way that he can move is pretty impressive. So there's a lot to be learned from him, and I hope that we can, create a good partnership.
Family here tonight?
Yeah, I got my dad will be here. I'm not sure if my mom will be here yet. She's trying to figure out if she needs to go to Boston and help with my kids or not. But I'll have a couple friends in town, and it's really nice to be in Colorado for the first one.
You obviously didn't like these guys 2 days ago. Was it a little awkward this morning before the ice gets broken?
No, I don't think so. You had plenty of games against these guys. I've communicated on the ice with some of them even. That within the hockey world, there's just a bunch of stand-up guys. So I'm very happy with the way that they've welcomed me in so far, and I hope to, continue that going.
Had a day to absorb it all. Like, what excites you about having these two new fellas in here?
Yeah, like I said, we got two character people and experienced guys. One a centerman. We wanted to try to get a centerman, so we got that, and we got a right-handed D. So, this Carlo's been a very good defender and PK guy in Boston for a number of years, and he's done a great job in Laughton too. He's been a very good player in Philly, played a long time, got a lot of experience, plays with energy. PK, he's got a lot of grit to him, and they're both character people and good teammates.
Who will Scott start with tonight?
He'll start with McMahon and Domi on wing.
What do you like about how those three could be aligned?
Well, you got a passer with Max, you got a McMahon with speed and heaviness, and Laughton's up and down centerman. He does a good job in the middle of the ice. He can play center or wing, so I got a hybrid there with Max. So, we'll see how it goes.
With these additions, how do you hope this team looks a little different, I guess?
Well, I think we're deeper. I think that adding Carlo and Laughton make us a deeper team, in my opinion. With our deep pairs, we don't have Tanev in there tonight, but we have, more room to work with righty-lefty combinations, in my opinion, and experience. We got two experienced guys that have been playing a long time in this league.
What your guys called that Vegas game a wake-up call. How much better of a performance are you expecting?
Yeah, well, like I said, I think it's details and rush defense that got us in a problem against Vegas. Like I said, I thought we came out with the right mindset. We were putting pressure on them. We were shooting pucks. We looked okay, but you can't give up the odd man rushes like we did in that game. It bit us. So we got to be better there.
When you get new guys on such short notice, what does it look like in terms of integrating them, and what do you have to do in terms
Well, you give them some system stuff, and like I said, these guys have played quite a long time in the league and played different systems, and Boston's D zone and Phillies are a lot different than ours. There's certain areas where it's going to be a little bit different, and you just got to keep working with them. But you go over things with them, and they're experienced guys. They absorb it pretty well.
Who will be the odd man out up front for you guys?
Yarncroc will be out tonight.
Is that just resting, or?
Yeah, just he's been out a long time, played a couple games. We're going to give him tonight off, and he can get ready for the next game. Stolarz is in net.
Carlo was just raving about Morgan Riley. Says he's excited to play with him. What I guess it gives you the most?
Well, you got a guy that stays home. He's a stay-home D. He's been that way for a long time. He's played with a puck mover most of his career, and he has that with Riley. So we'll see how it goes.